Hello and welcome to Falcons Ledge. I'm Austringer, and today I have a special episode for you. We are going to be looking at my Simpit, so let's let the tour begin. So this is my Simpit, and as you can see, it is not a beautifully built metal Simpit made of extruded aluminum or anything like that, but the plan is to eventually make it that way. This Simpit right now is in prototype form, but it gives you an idea of kind of what I had envisioned for a Simpit. The first component of this Simpit is this seat from a car. I believe that it is from a Honda Highlander, an SUV. It is an electric seat, and the electrics do work. In fact, I have a power converter that allows me to adjust its height and position. It's an okay seat in terms of its comfort. It doesn't have a cutout for the joystick, but that is something that I have planned. What I did was create a 2x4 and plywood platform and then adjusted it by adding 2x4s or whatnot to get the height right for the seat, and then was able to originally attach joysticks to it, but came up with a different mounting solution for that. The entire rig is on a single board with small wheels. This allows me to roll the entire setup up to my desk. As you can see here, I have clamps similar to what you would find on joystick mounts for desks that clamp the entire setup to my desk. Once it's clamped to the desk, I plug these two plugs in, a USB 3 and a power cable. That powers my USB hub. Now, one of the things that motivated me to build this in this way was having these pedals being hard mounted so that they wouldn't slide on the floor. Now, the mounting of these pedals is temporary. It is just some 2x4s. Now, underneath the pedals is where I have my USB hub. Now I have all the cables rough routed here. So let's take a look at the part that is probably my favorite about how this is built. Now, as you can see, I have all of my devices mounted on here. I have some MFDs. I have my side stick for the F-16 or Space Sims. I have a center stick for helicopters and other aircraft that use a center stick. I even have a collective right here. If I were flying a helicopter, this setup would be great. I'd have access to both the collective and the cyclic. But if I wanted to use a fixed wing aircraft, I wouldn't want the throttle so far away. So I can just come in here, disconnect this and move it over to when it's over the top of that collective, lock it in place, and now I can use my throttle. But what if I wanted to fly a space sim? I would want to use a left stick. Well, I happen to have one of those right down here. So we move this back over here. We would disconnect our left-hand stick over here, bring it up, and lock it into place. Usually I do this from inside the cockpit, and there we have it. So now I've got my left stick. And of course I would move over the right stick so that it's as far over as it could get. But that allows me to have all the different types of flying that I do, but also gives me a place to store the sticks that I'm not using so that they're convenient. I also have camera mounts, and these extend out and can get different angles of the sticks that I'm using. And then I also have another camera that I can use if I want to put myself on the screen. So the convenience of this rig is that I can roll it right up to the desk and lock it down to the desk, so it puts me in a perfect position to fly. It also gives me the convenience of being able to change from different aircraft in a hurry. Something I also didn't mention is that I had an extra Orion 1 that I was going to use as a collective, but I got a dedicated collective. So what I did is I just mocked together a landing gear handle, and now that's a landing gear lever, and this is a button box. Works out all right. So yeah, that's my whole cockpit. What do you guys think about it? Let me know in the description section down below. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I definitely wanted to give you guys a tour and let you see what I had built. I hope that you fly safe, have fun, and most of all, have a great day.